Detailed scheduling translates high-level plans from the Master Production Schedule (MPS) and Material Requirements Planning (MRP) into executable shop floor activities. Its purpose is to determine what work must be performed, where it will occur, when it should start and finish, and which resources will be required. Scheduling operates within established capacity constraints while supporting customer service objectives and delivery commitments. Key inputs include material availability, routing information, due dates, machine capacity, maintenance schedules, expected scrap levels, and production priorities. Effective scheduling seeks to balance conflicting objectives, such as maximizing equipment utilization, minimizing lead times, reducing inventory levels, and meeting promised delivery dates. Accurate scheduling improves operational stability and manufacturing productivity. A fundamental aspect of detailed scheduling is determining production and flow rates. Production rate measures output over a specified period, while flow rate reflects the speed at which work moves through a process and is commonly expressed as the inverse of cycle time. In manufacturing environments, production rates must align with capacity and customer demand requirements. In lean environments, takt time establishes the required pace of production by dividing available production time by customer demand. Organizations strive to synchronize production rates with demand to avoid overproduction, excess inventory, and bottlenecks. Throughput evaluation relies on metrics such as efficiency, utilization, productivity, cycle time, takt time, and input-output control to assess operational performance and identify improvement opportunities. Lead time management is another critical scheduling responsibility. Total manufacturing lead time consists of queue time, setup time, run time, wait time, and move time. Queue time often represents the largest portion of lead time and occurs when jobs wait for processing. Setup time includes preparing equipment and resources before production begins, while run time represents actual value-added processing. Wait time occurs between operations, and move time reflects material transportation between work centers. Reducing non-value-added lead time components improves responsiveness and throughput. Production activity control (PAC) techniques such as overlapping operations, lot splitting, and lot size reduction are frequently used to compress lead times, accelerate material flow, and improve schedule performance without increasing capacity requirements. Organizations use either push-based or pull-based shop floor systems to control production execution. Push systems rely on forecasts, MRP outputs, and plan schedules to release work into production. These systems emphasize detailed planning and schedule adherence. Pull systems, by contrast, initiate production only when actual downstream demand triggers replenishment. MRP-based scheduling is generally best suited for low-volume, high-variety environments requiring significant customization, while pull-based approaches are most effective in high-volume, standardized production settings. The push approach resembles an escalator continuously supplying work regardless of immediate demand, whereas the pull approach resembles an elevator that responds only when demand signals occur. Both approaches seek to balance supply with customer requirements while maintaining operational control. Scheduling effectiveness depends heavily on dispatching and sequencing decisions. Dispatching establishes the order in which jobs are processed at work centers and provides day-to-day control over production activities. Scheduling tools in push environments include priority rules, load reports, Gantt charts, and capacity planning systems. Dispatching rules help determine which jobs receive priority when competing for constrained resources. Production activity control serves as the operational framework for scheduling, authorizing, releasing, monitoring, and controlling work. PAC also incorporates feedback mechanisms that compare actual performance with planned schedules and enable corrective actions when deviations occur. Effective dispatching improves resource utilization, reduces delays, supports due date performance, and helps maintain stable workflow throughout the production system. MRP-based scheduling plays a central role in many manufacturing organizations. It is a transaction-intensive approach that schedules work center operations through planned and released work orders. In make-to-stock environments, schedules are often forecast-driven, while make-to-order environments generate schedules in response to actual customer orders. Inputs include information from MRP and Capacity Requirements Planning (CRP), including planned orders, released orders, work in process, rework requirements, and available capacity. The scheduling process translates these inputs into detailed work center schedules, dispatching priorities, and order release instructions. Outputs include production schedules, status reports, completion confirmations, quantity verifications, and feedback that supports continuous updates to MRP and CRP systems. Capacity loading is essential for creating realistic schedules and ensuring that resources can support planned production. Loading calculates the capacity required at work centers based on setup and run times. Infinite loading assumes that sufficient capacity is available regardless of actual constraints and prioritizes due date achievement. Finite loading, however, restricts schedules to available capacity and prevents resource overloads by adjusting start and completion dates. Organizations also use forward scheduling, backward scheduling, and central point scheduling to determine operation timing. Forward scheduling begins when an order is received and calculates the earliest completion date. Backward scheduling starts with the due date and determines the latest feasible start date, while central point scheduling combines both approaches around a critical operation. Production activity control serves as the bridge between planning and execution by ensuring that schedules remain feasible and aligned with organizational goals. PAC responsibilities include scheduling, work authorization, implementation, capacity control, monitoring performance, and managing schedule changes. It relies on inputs from MRP, CRP, routing data, work center status, inventory records, and production priorities. Through feedback loops, PAC measures schedule performance, identifies variances, evaluates root causes, and initiates corrective actions. These principles apply not only to manufacturing, but also to service industries, where throughput, customer wait times, resource utilization, and service quality must be balanced. Effective PAC enables organizations to maintain schedule reliability, improve throughput, maximize resource productivity, and consistently achieve customer delivery commitments.